All right, welcome. I'm glad you're here today. I wanted to start by getting to know you, and also wanting to know what you could share with me about your current situation and, specific challenges you are experiencing with your career.
Well, I've been at this job for 5 years and I feel like I ain't getting nowhere. They ask me to do everything and it's just like it's overlooked. I go above and beyond. I'm there early. I'm the first one there to unlock the building. I'm the last one to leave. Uh, Out of everybody, I'm the number one person in the company, but it just feels like it goes unrecognized from the bosses and it's just getting real frustrating.
Thank you for sharing that. I can truly understand. So I know that you have, expressed some specific concerns and, with the job description and just how you go over and beyond and you feel like, you're not getting any recognition and nobody's, recognizing that. So I would like to explore some strategies as far as what we can do that can help you with some career advancement. Maybe even do some career assessments to find what may better fit you or, based off of, your personality and things like your goals or things that you already have, the tools and necessary things that you have. Um, so one tool that I would like to introduce to you is called the Strong Interest Inventory of Hollins. So basically what that does is it goes over like your interests. It helps matches you with your interests and personality traits that you have. It also will align you with figuring out what careers better fit your personality. So um, I want to do that next session, but I also want to figure out how you are as far as work-life balance.
Well, I mean, I work every day. It seems like I never get a break. I mean, my family, I try to be there for them as much as I can, but I feel like they don't think I give them enough. My wife, she's steady on me, but she just don't understand that if I don't work, bills don't get paid. You know, my kids, I try to give them enough of my time to where they ain't missing out or have a void in their life. But, they gotta understand too that without me working every day, all day, like they don't have a roof over their head, food in their mouth. And it's just, I try to do my best, but seems like it just ain't good enough for them.
Yeah, well, we can also explore strategies as far as that too, to be able to maybe like find effective and respectful ways of being able to balance the work and family life. Um, So do you have like where you have like time management? Do you have a schedule that where you can just like do strictly work and then maybe family, have like maybe a family day or making time for your family?
My schedule's all over the place. I mean, I can get home at 6 o'clock in the evening, or I can get home at midnight from working all day. It all depends on the day.
Right,
The only day that I have off is Sunday.
right. And I'm pretty sure that's not enough to give all of your attention as far as your family needing you and stuff like that. Have you ever thought about like maybe do you feel like you have boundaries when it comes to work and family life?
I don't know. Never thought about it.
So how do you take care of you if you're working all the time and you're
I
not,
don't.
yeah.
My family comes first, and I'll be fine.
Well, maybe we can do an assessment as far as that too, looking at that to maybe help you set up time management, have you set boundaries to certain days, maybe, you make time every once, maybe twice a month, making time for the family, making it a family day so that they feel like, you're also validating their feelings as well. So can you tell me, do you have like any, like, do you guys go to church? Do you guys, do you guys have anything that you guys do that you feel that also may benefit you as far as your career?
My career,
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know, like, it just seems like when we moved here, my family and I'm from here, but my family and I, we're in Arizona, and we moved here, and it just seems like the jobs out here is just not as good as the ones in Arizona, to where the profession that I do is more lucrative out there than it is out here, and it seems like all companies, the companies that I have worked for out here, just penny pinching. You work 10 times as hard to get nothing compared to Arizona, where, I mean, I still worked hard out there, but I was reaping the benefits and the rewards, and I had enough time for my family then. But here it's just like I can't get ahead, so I got to do what I got to do.
Right. So, there's this theory of like, work adjustment, which is basically, where you look at like what your desired pay is, what exactly, fits your needs as far as growth and support when it comes to work. What does that look like for you if you were to think about a career that works best for you?
I don't know. I don't know. It would, as far as pay, it would just have to make sure that all my bills is paid, so I didn't have to work 10 times as hard. If I can get something like that, and know that, you know, I have some extra so I can do stuff with my family and not have to work all day. I mean, that's something that I would want, but everybody wants that. But it just seems like it's so far-fetched and so far away that you can see it, but you can't touch it or reach it.
Yeah, that's understandable too. So when you think about your career, what is some qualities that you look for as far as the job? And, because you said that, you feel like you're the last one to leave, you're the first one there to open up the doors. You feel like you're the top, person in the company.
I don't feel like that. I am.
Well, you are the top person of the company, and that, do you feel like you're not getting the support at work? Do you feel like the where other workers don't put in the time and then like how you invest in your work?
Absolutely not. None of them do. None of them do. They come in when they want, and it just gets frustrating. Like you sit there and you work hard, and they just let the people that do whatever do whatever. I mean, it gets frustrating at times, but I know I just can't, up and leave because I got a family, and if I up and leave, what happens to my family? Like we have nothing, you know.
Right. So when it comes to that aspect, um, we talked about, you know, the career assessment, looking for something that better fits you based off of your skills, your personality, and also wanting to find that growth and support and be able to find the desired pay so you're not overworking, to also be able to have that work-life balance so that you're able to be there for your family. So I know we covered a lot today, and from the assessments, we'll do the assessments next. You'll do it after our session. We'll set up where you can do the assessments. And then we'll go over the results when you come back next time. to see what we can do as far as getting ready to plan for you a better career, finding something that's gonna be work for you, will help you set those things up and get things lined up for a better career and maybe advancing. How does that sound for you?
Sounds good. I'm open and willing to see what I can do. I love my family. They know I love them sometimes, you know, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. So that's just where we're at.
So how do you feel about today's session and things that we've went over as far as, finding what's gonna work for you as far as your career path and maybe setting some boundaries and, maybe some time management that will fit in there?
I mean, I can work. You made a lot of good points. I can try to work on some of the things. I mean, not all of them right now. I gotta, you gotta ease your way into certain things, and you gotta make it a habit. So you just gotta take one step at a time, and try one thing, and if that works, try a second thing, and if that works, keep going.
Right, absolutely. And then also you gotta also put yourself priority and have time for yourself because you're going, going, going. You gotta have that self-care for yourself as well in the midst of being there for family and work.
I'm sure.
If you don't take care of you, you can't take care of those things. And self-care is very important when it comes to that aspect.
I understand what you're saying, but
Okay.
I'll
Well,
be all right.
great. So what I'll do is after our session today, since we're wrapping up, I'll send you those links. You'll do them and then they'll send me the results, and then when you come next time, we will go over those results and then start working on a plan. Does that sound good for you?
That sounds fine.
All right. Well, thank you for coming, and I hope to see you in the next 2 weeks, okay?
All right.
All right. Have a nice day.
You too.